That's cute. That's so cool. We have Caesar salad dressing over there.
Where? Nice.
Yeah. So we'll make a salad. Sucks that we don't like those croutons though.
They're not bad.
They're mid. It's steak night.
Yeah, it's always steak night up in this house.
Almost always steak night. But we're gonna do it because we got HYROX. And I just got my hair done.
Look at her hair.
Oh my god. Shout out to Taylor. Shout out to Salon Trace.
It is so long.
Oh my gosh, thank you. Does it look healthy though?
Yeah, if you needed toilet paper at any moment,
What?
you would have it.
Oh, wow. That's disgusting. It went over my head.
You could use it.
Second. That's gross. Don't pull it.
Oh, I wasn't pulling.
Don't pull it because it'll go straight, and I don't want that.
Wow, you hear this, everybody? Real life. Real life.
For real. Curly hair people will agree with me. They know. Okay, I'm just gonna season the steak up in this bitch. How about you, babe? How was your day?
Great.
What'd you do?
Nothing.
Liar.
What
You
did
had
I...
everything today.
Not really. Today is a day I worked. And I worked out. I shot some video. Pushed some people on the gym floor a little bit. What else did I do? I went to PT with Dr. Rudy.
He's the best.
Yeah. Made sure my shit's on point. He made me cry like a little bit.
Really?
No, but almost. He wanted to, I feel like.
No, because I think I gassed him because I told him how you were talking about abuse and stuff.
Yeah, he was abusing me.
And I think he likes to abuse you.
A little
It
bit.
entertains him a little.
Well, he laughs when I scream, so. Then I came home, and then I did some editing and learned some new stuff on Premiere Pro.
Fun.
I met with Alex. We did some programming.
Cool.
Talked about the new comp program.
Oh,
That's coming up.
that's gonna be fun.
The end of February, yeah.
That's fun. Love it.
We got a little junior here finishing up her dinner. She couldn't wait for us. So she was hungry, so she
Did
started.
you feed her twice today?
Yep. She's on her
She's on
second bowl,
diet.
half a cup. She's cutting, you know what I mean?
Because allegedly she is obese for a toxin. And honestly, nobody needs to be victim weight in this house. So I disagree with the vet, but for the sake of her little spine, we're gonna go with what they said.
What had happened?
What had happened was I was making this steak and eating whatever the fuck I want. Should I tell them the story about what's his name said? So there's this short that I posted about eating whatever the fuck I want and white bread, and this Caucasian man who had the audacity to comment on the food that I was eating. So a couple things here. First of all, as a man, never in your life tell me what to do, because I'm going to read you to filth. Secondly, I'm focusing on too many things at once. You're a man, don't tell me what to do. And thirdly, we're in a gym, why the fuck would you ever talk about something anyone's eating? So anyways, it's 7 in the morning, and I'm eating a ham and cheese sandwich because we're carb loading, and it was the easiest thing for me to make for myself at 4 in the morning. So I made myself a ham and cheese sandwich. Should I boil it down here? So I'm eating my ham and cheese sandwich. This man comes in. He's a client at the gym. And he's like, is that white bread? And I was like, yeah. And he was like white bread, like white bread? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, oh. And I was like, are you food shaming me? Because I have a ability to joke but not joke. I'm a Libra rising. So I'm joking but I'm dead serious. He was like, kinda. And I was like, let me tell you how unbothered I am by that. And I continued to eat my sandwich. And then he later complained about me, which is tea because he's never had beef with me before. It's the fact that I continued to eat my white bread, isn't it? That's the real motherfucking tea.
He has beef with everybody, though.
But
and then she took her jacket off and showed her abs.
I did. I felt very, like, alpha in that moment. Like, first of all, you're not about to tell me what to do.
Yeah.
As a adult, average-ass man. Okay? So, I took my shirt off. And I taught the class freezing ass cold because it was like 40 degrees with a sports bra on because I wanted to have my tummy out. Because fuck you.
Fuck you. Can't say any names.
I'm gonna bleep it. I'm gonna bleep the name out just in case he actually knows how to work the internet. I don't.
Is that butter?
Yeah?
Wow.
Are you food shaming?
I'm just kidding.
We're almost done with this tub of butter. Isn't that crazy? We've eaten that much butter in our life.
That's all good. I can tell.
What you mean?
My butt be buttery.
Your butt be buttery?
Yeah, it's buttery. Juicy.
The whole reason we're making this video of what we're eating is because we're prepping for HYROX. And we just thought we would fuck around with this new camera.
Yeah, it's pretty cute.
It's cute. Your shoulders look good.
Yeah, thank you. Ooh, look at this hair.
Shout out to Taylor. I got a head spa today and I fell asleep. It was so magical and relaxing, honestly. It was so good.
Wow, look at this.
We're just making a basic sound.
So the only thing I'm going to say about HYROX today is that I'm definitely impressed with, you know, my ability to work through an injury. And I have no expectation as far as, like, placement and, like, winning or whatever. Like, I'm just proud that I was able to, you know, commit again to something after having an 85% torn ACL.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm excited, nervous. Also, like, it's just been good to have something to show up for.
Yeah.
Because once I got injured, it was really hard to show up to train because, you know, injury just slows you down and it just kind of fucks with your head mentally. But I also do understand that I'm going to have to...
That ringtone.
That was dramatic. That was bad. That I'm going to have to get the ACL surgery after all. Talked about it with the doctor today.
You did?
Yes. We're going to do it.
You're going to tell YouTube before you tell me?
Yeah, sorry.
Wow.
But probably after my birthday trip in September, and then over the holidays I'll be kind of like chilling.
Yeah, I think with HYROX, it's been super impressive to see like how my body can adapt over 12 weeks because I mean, you can back me up on this. I literally could not run down the block without fighting you, crying, and needing to take a walk because I couldn't run for that goddamn long.
Yeah, no, our first run, we got into an argument.
Several runs after.
Yeah, we weren't getting along too well on the runs. And it was super uncomfortable, and honestly, so was I. So, like, I didn't really have the capacity to be like, you got this, babe, you could do it. Because I was, like, fucking dying.
Yeah.
And she'd be like, oh, you're not running with me. And I'm like, girl, I can't fucking barely run, period, let alone run with you. I don't even know if I'm going to make it. So then we had to get, you know, we had to come together.
Had to get, like, accustomed to each other's training styles, which
yeah.
I don't think people on YouTube or like couples in general are honest about like the difference in training with your romantic partner. Like that is its own set of new rules and like process because obviously when you're training with someone who's just like, you know, your gym buddy, they're gonna trigger you less. You're gonna be triggered less. You're gonna, you know, have a different type of energy together. But when you're doing everything together and then also training together, like maybe not obviously, but for me specifically, I care about what my partner thinks of me and I don't want to be a bum. I don't want to be seen as lazy. I don't want to be seen as slow or disappointing to my partner. So it was an added thing to work through, like an added layer. But I think that, like, we can get through a lot of things now because we went through that process together, and we learned a lot about each other and ourselves, which is beautiful always. It's part of the healing process.
I'm just like, I'm very much somebody when I have to train, I don't really like, I like to know what I'm doing the day before. I don't put as much thought, like, going into it, I just want to get it over with and get it done. I'm like that kind of training person. I've always been very much an individual person too when I train. I usually compete alone. So I do have like more of that mentality when I'm training. Like I just go in and I'm like, I'm just going to fucking do it and black out and fucking figure it out, and it's going to suck. But I don't even get into the feeling as much. I just go and just do it. So I had to learn that there was somebody else with me, and, you know, like, and try to learn to be supportive, which is definitely hard for me because I'm fucking dying in my own training. And so to have to, like, you know, also think about another individual is hard for me because I don't train like a little bitch. And not to say Danielle does, but at all. But I'm just saying, like, I was struggling so much.
I'm doing the tortellini.
Oh.
It doesn't have gluten.
Now we're doing tortellini.
I don't train like a little bitch.
No, she doesn't train like a little bitch. But I'm just saying, like, I had to, like, I'm not one to be, like, I'm not a coddler as it is when it comes to training. I'm just, like, shut to myself. Like, my training style is, like, just shut the fuck up and get it done. So it was hard for me in moments to, like, have to understand there was somebody else there. And I had to, like, you know, try to be supportive as much as I could be.
Yeah, I don't think I need to be coddled. My training and like my self-talk has to be very gentle and kind and with grace, because if I get into self-judgment, I shut down. I'm not doing shit. I'm not continuing to train. It does not motivate me, so I have to talk to myself differently. So like the way that she trains herself and the way that I train myself are completely different. So learning how to like do that together has been a process for sure. Me learning not to judge myself actively during this process, being so bad at running to start with, and then gaining that skill over time, getting like to a point where I can run 8K at all is insane. Salad. Where'd you put the bowl? I don't think it's that bowl. Well, I can run fucking 8K now, which I couldn't run anything close to that before Bowie. And the sled, I would definitely say the sled is impressive because I could not budge the sled at the beginning of our training. But now we're moving it, and it's a little heavier than the comp weight, which is what? We still don't know.
It's
265?
271. 271. 171.
Cool. We don't know. We've been doing this every
265. I don't know.
We have to ask Google every single time.
Because we need to forget about how much weight it is and just do it. That's the problem, yeah.
I think this is almost done already.
Someone was like, oh, you guys are gonna like place or win? And I'm like, no, it's not what we're trying to do.
We're trying to finish.
We're trying to finish and trying to get a time for New York, and that's it.
Yeah.
There's no expectation of winning. It's about having a little bit of fun, seeing Mariah Carey, going to Las Vegas, eating good food, and challenging ourselves. That's all.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna make dinner.
Bye.